Hi loves, tonight we learn about the history behind the Dipo culture. Here is Blast from the Past, and on Blast from the Past I bring you nostalgic experiences of your past you might have been missing. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. Now let's go down to it. What is the history behind the Dipo? Who are the people that you know came about this, whose culture just is like the bragro of the accounts. The Adangbes have a culture, a celebration called the Dipo rites. Now, how did this Dipo thing come about? Who are the people that celebrate or go through this rite? And this video is going to be divided into two, part one and part two. So please stay tuned for the part two as well. Now, in my previous video, I explained the difference between the Gans and Adangbes. It's only the Adangbes that go through the Dipo rite. The Gans do not. The Gans have similar cultures, but they do not go through Dipo. So now that it is clear that it's only the Adangbes that goes through the Dipo rite, let's go down to the history of the Dipo rite. Now, the Adangbes are an ethnic group that are supposed to be part of the Gans, but of course, they also have their very peculiar, unique, and different culture. Now, Dipo rite is an initiation of puberty rite that graduates or initiates a girl child from childhood to adulthood. This is an indication that that child is ripe for marriage. This is an indication that that child has graduated from being a child How did it come about? Adulthood. Once upon a time, among the Adangbes, a man married two wives, or one of the wives kept giving birth to a child, and anytime a male child, to be precise, and anytime the male child is born, there is a celebration. You guys were texting me about this particular culture that exists in Ghana, that when a woman gives birth to a fresh baby, she is asked, or somebody will ask, or then when they say Owobema, which means she gave birth to a baby boy, they will say, wow, wow, wunipa. She has given birth to a human being. Does it mean that when a girl child is born, that child is not a human being? You see, so anytime this other wife gives birth to a male child, she is well celebrated, she is hyped, all of that. And then then the other woman kept giving birth to a female child. And when the child is born, there's no much celebration like the one that gives birth to a male child. So our people decided that if the female child must also be celebrated in a certain way, especially when the child is moving from childhood to adulthood. If you're able to raise your child, your female child, to a point where she is moving from childhood to adulthood, it must be celebrated. And the value of a woman is being placed right here when she is celebrated. When she's celebrated, it gives her some sort of value that, well, as a woman, I am valued, I am welcomed, I am appreciated in my community. So I should be proud of my womanhood. And that is the whole idea behind the Dipo rights. So our people decided to creatively celebrate womanhood in their own special way. In the next video, I will take you through the processes that these girls have to go through during the Dipo rite and the relevance of this rite. In the meantime, Dipo is a beautiful thing. Dipo is traditional, Dipo is cultural, and I personally do not see any fetish in Dipo as we were made to believe.